Hello, my name is PieLover19, and I am here with the YouTube Civ AI only battle. We have all Civs except for Shoshone, which I'm Shoshone. We have all 42 vanilla Civs battling out on a gigantic Great Plains map. Now, there are resources around here, so don't get worried. Here are our details. We are the Shoshone, of course. We start in the ancient era. It's a huge map, Emperor difficulty level, and standard game pace. We have all victory types on. We have no city raising, no barbarians, no ancient ruins, quick combat, no start bias, and quick movement. Uh, the reason why I have all victory types on is because if one, well, I won't really count a victory in like time, science, cultural, diplomatic. I'll just do domination. I actually forgot to disable these four other victory types, but I, it's okay because I can just click the one more turn button and we can continue going on. Jeez, that was horrible commentary. Anyway, we're already on turn 10, as you can see by this border growth. So let's get this rolling. Options, single player auto end turn. So now, who do I think is going to win? I have to root for I was going to root for America, but then they have Assyria and the Huns right next to them. Very big warmongering civs. So I'm going to have to root for Venice. Now you might be asking, why root for Venice? Well, you see, they're isolated. Sweden isn't that much of a warmonger. And they're very far away, and they can extend into all this territory. Sure, it may not have any resources, but it can give Venice a lot of production, since Plains tiles have one food and one production each. Wait, no, Venice can't settle. Oh, I'm still rooting for Venice though, because Venice can act. Venice never wins. I just want Venice to win. Is that too much for a man to ask? Anyway, I'm just going to go over some areas where the civs are. We have Indonesia, which is usually used in islands for island civs. Their UA is basically useless now, so yeah, good luck to them. And it's interesting how we have a lot of civs that in a true start location map don't normally start together, like Sunkai and the Celts. They don't start together, but they'll be main adversaries in this game. Well, maybe not main adversaries, but they'll definitely interact in some way. I'm not sure if it's a declaration of friendship. You know what I mean. So, also, you might be asking, why is there this big space? I have no idea why. I made this map in the World Builder, and I thought I put resources everywhere, but I must have not. So this is just emptiness. But it has the only water in this entire game. Beautiful, beautiful water. So, oh yes, I spawned in the middle of this, and there's exactly 6 civs surrounding it that could get all of this resource. Well, not resource rich, all these resources. Morocco, Assyria, Washington, America, China, Greece, and Russia. Ooh, we have our first pantheon. India. Oral tradition, 1 plus culture from plantations. Where's India? India's right here. And, of course, they do not have any resources to get plantations. They do not have... Oh, wait. Yes, they do. They have a citrus resource. There you go. Resource. There you go. They have some salt near them. That'll be a good place to settle. Oh yes, the Inca won't be able to utilize their terrace farms. I put a bunch of deer here for no particular reason. Rome will get a lot of food for that. Oh yes, happiness. It seems like the Iroquois are the most happy, while the Aztecs are the least happy. And here's just a little bit of the middle. This doesn't really matter since this is a very early game and anything could change at any time. Oh, it seems like we have the Ottomans founding one of our first second cities, Edirne. Ooh, Poland founding Krakow. The Aztecs founding Teotihuacan. Teotihuacan. Please, sorry for butchering the pronunciations. The Iroquois found Osinaka. The French have a settler. Uh, the Indians have a settler, and they're moving it around their capital. Hopefully they won't stagnate. The Russians have a settler. The Carthaginians found Utique. The Americans have a settler. The Assyrians have a settler. Sorry if this is loading too long. The Portuguese are having a settler. Venice does definitely not have a settler. Oh yeah, also this wraps around. So Venice and Venice, Mongolia, Denmark and Sweden are close together. Sweden, Mongolia. I said them already. I said their name already. The Zulu will all be able to access this area. The Zulu found their second city. I just won't try to pronounce that. Oh yeah, the Aztecs and the Zulu spawned together. Two very big warmongers. The Huns have a settler. I'll just let this load a bit. And, yeah. The Indonesians have founded Surabaya. The Japanese have found Osaka. The Austrians have found Salzburg. There are no big forward settles yet. India found Mumbai. Not near the salt, but near this, Geez, they don't have any resources. It would have been better to settle closer to this marble or the citrus or something like that. The Dutch have found Rotterdam. Oh yeah, the Japanese and the Austrians are close together, so I expect an early war of that. Ooh, it seems like Russia has founded both St. Petersburg and Novgorod. Please don't kill me for pronouncing that wrong. It seems like almost everyone is getting a settler. The French have Orleans. Ooh, Songhai. Will they settle here, or will they try to go down further with our, with forward settle? Nope. They just settled Timbuktu near the capital. Lots of early border expansion. I have aggressive and expansive AI installed, but not an expansive plot. I'm not sure what that mod is exactly called, but it's something about extra plot expansion. Washington, America, founding New York, considered to near Toulouse. Toulouse. I believe that's. Really? I only have saw Toulouse in modded Civ, the Goths. I'm not sure how they got that city name. The Koreans have a settler. People are scouting all over. The Danish do not have a settler unless they're attempting a large forest to settle. The Swedish found Sigtuna. The Venetians, still being Venice. Fairly irrelevant. Don't worry, I won't be like a bad CBR narrator and keep on harping on about irrelevancy or something like that. The Mayans found Tikal. The Siam founds see such lie. The Brazilians found Sao Paulo. The French have another settler. Ooh, the Russians have another settler. Very aggressive. The Hawaiians, known for... Hawaiians. The Polynesians, known for forward settling, have a settler up. Egypt has a settler. It seems like almost everyone has a settler. England doesn't have a settler unless they're attempting a crazy forward settle. Ottomans, 3 cities. Triangle. Conspiracy. Rome, settles Antium next to the marble. All these glorious resources. The Celts have a settler. The map is quickly filling up. Venice will be the last to have a second city, since they probably won't settle a second... Well, the first people to settle a second city. Greece... England is in the candidacy. Babylon... Copenhagen... Denmark, I mean. The Dutch settle a nice line of cities. The Spanish... Assyrians settle a city. The Celts have a settler, so that'll be done easily. English, no settler. Danish, no settler. Spanish, no settler. Sorry for that. Wow, 4 cities. I'm not sure how they keep up with that unhappiness, though, since I put in as many, a lot of luxury resources, but seems like it's not enough for this expansive AI. So, the French have 3 cities. The Celts have 2 cities now. Sorry the commentary is boring, just saying about cities. Munich was founded. Guangzhou was founded. Memphis was founded. England has a settler. Denmark does not have a settler. Spain settled their second city. Babylon? Nope. No settler. Settler. Sorry if I'm just talking about settlers and stuff, but it's the most important part of the game. Aztecs, 4 cities. Zulu, 3 cities. Wow. Sorry if the sound is going in and out. I just had to scratch my head. Sorry. This isn't really that interesting, so yeah, I'll keep on going for a bit. See if we can find any interesting settles. Let's go on to the race for the last to get a city, a second city down. England founds York, so it is between Babylon and Denmark, both who do not have settlers, and both very close to each other. And, yeah, I'm not really sure what to say. Get settlers. Grab that land. Nebuchadnezzar, I believe, is the first to enter the classical area. Sorry, I've not been paying attention to these notifications. I've been looking at the screen. So, 4 cities by Russia, 5 cities by the Aztec. Wow, they really are expensive. A 3rd city by the Mongolians. Sorry, I just had a brain fart there. The Portuguese settling Braga, and they also founded the Pantheon. I don't know what Pantheon because that got cut off. Carthage has entered the classical era. India with a 3rd city. Corinth founded. They're making infrastructure. The Byzantines are making infrastructure to seemingly nowhere. We do not have any team members. Or do we? I don't really know. We might. So, Turfin founded. No settler from Denmark. No settler from the Babylonians. People of the pointiest sticks: Washington, Austria, Zulu, Assyria, and Songhai at the top. China, France, Portugal, Germany, and Babylon at the bottom. Persia, off to a good start. China, very close to Egypt. America, with a nice 4 cities. Maybe they can survive against the Huns, especially if Assyria and the Huns fight. Anyone founded near my starting area? Nope. Sorry for this loading stuff. Any settler from Babylon? No. Any settler from Denmark? No. He has an archer, though. And he's entered the classical era. Good for you, Denmark. Gandhi has entered the classical era. Rome with 3 cities. Who just entered the classical era? France has entered the classical era. Sweden has entered the classical era. The Celts with nice 3 cities. The Byzantines still building infrastructure to absolutely nowhere. Babylonians and the Danish, still no cities. No second cities. Oh, wow. Russia with 5 cities. Aztecs about to get their 5th city. Inca, 3 cities. India about to get their 3rd city. Very interesting well, not interesting, since most people are settling close to home. I mean, I would think that someone like Rome would try to forward settle Denmark or something. Some border gore, some sort of crazy occurrences. China's entered the classical era. The Zulu have entered the classical era. They get to the classical era very fast. The Polynesians entered the classical era. A golden age has dawned in our little hut. Alexander, Greece, Austria, Arabia, Poland, and Songhai have entered the classical eras. Egypt with a strong 4 cities. America about to get a 5th city. They seem to be going after England. What am I talking about? Egypt. Carthage with 5 cities. The Iroquois. Still no second cities from Babylon or Denmark. Seems like Babylon's not even building... Oh, Babylon has a settler. Pantheon, Persia. Faith healers. Russia, classical era. Denmark with no settler. It seems like they'll be the last one to get a second city, while Babylon gets that second city glory with a cod. A cod. That's a very weird name, like a cod, the fish. The Maya have their unique unit. Spanish, doing pretty good. I'm gonna end this at turn 6. I'm gonna stop the single player auto end turn, and I'm gonna end this at turn 60, and I'm going to go until the first wars appear. And I'll tell you who lost the first city race. Denmark, Babylon, or someone else. Well, Venice, of course, will lose it, since Venice can't found cities, but, you know, besides that. Wow, lots of infrastructure going absolutely nowhere. Yeah, after this turn, a religion was founded. I don't know what religion. I'm very bad at that. Maybe the Celts? No. William has entered the classical era. I'll look around for that religion, and America has entered the classical era. Babylon, Amsterdam, Mecca. Koreans are doing pretty good. No one settled over here. No one settled in my spot. Yeah, that's turn 60, so I'll end it right here. Thank you for watching the YouTube AI only series. Sorry if this part was kind of boring, but the beginning's kind of boring. It'll get heated up later. Oh yeah, horse archer and battering ram. One shot. Terrifying. Have a nice day.